Alright, what's going on, guys? What is going on? Welcome back to Appaholics, and it's your boy Ralphy here. And now, I want to show you guys an app that I use royally because I do a lot of podcasting. Now, if you do a lot of podcasting, if you're a musician, if you're recording, a lot of audio for whatever reason, and you need multiple tracks. For example, if you do a podcast and your podcast has an intro and an outro, or music in the middle, or whatever the case may be, then this app is for you, and it's Audio Evolution. Now let's go ahead and open it up. When we first opened up Audio Evolution, well, first hold on, let me show you what the icon looks like. Yes, I want to exit because I didn't show them the icon. All right, let me show you what the icon looks like. Audio Evolution right here. You see it? Is it focusing? Right over here. Audio Evolution. See that? Beautiful, right? Okay, let's go ahead and open it. Now, here you'll see 3 advisories, I guess you could say, or information, or whatever. Whatever is available to you is going to be highlighted, and whatever is not available to you will not be highlighted. Oh, I forgot to mention also, this can be used as with a USB MIDI device, like some kind of drum machine. I personally haven't used it for that. I had an MPC Studio and an MPC 2000, all that stuff, but I have never used it with this app because I didn't have the app at the time, or actually, I didn't even have a smartphone when I had an MPC 2000. That was a while back. Anyway, so if you connect a USB, for example, now this I use right here. So I don't have my USB MIDI. My USB microphone hooked up to the phone right now, which is what I use a lot to record my podcast and certain videos. I have a Audio Technica that I hook up to here, and when I do hook it up, it lights up. Now, be advised, there is an in-app purchase. You will have to purchase. I believe I purchased the driver for this. It was like $4.99, or I think like the full app was $4.99, because it's one of those apps where in-app purchases, you come in, you want to use the full app, it's like $4.99 forever. I think it's $4.99 or $1.99. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of the two. I've been using this for like 2 years already, so I cannot remember the price. But this app this right here will light up when you hook up a USB mic, and it sounds great, by the way. I'm gonna tell you right now. You use a USB mic on this, it sounds amazing. So from the beginning, when you open it up, it's gonna look tempting. Not tempting. That's not the word I'm looking for at all. Why the hell did I say that? It's gonna look like horrifying. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna look like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? But I mean, just like anything, the more you practice, the easier it gets. So it's real simple. You got projects over here. I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, it can't be any more layman. Import song from music database, meaning if you have a sound song or whatever that you have recorded, previously, or you downloaded, or maybe a soundtrack or something. For example, and I'm gonna give you an example of how I use it, then maybe it'll be easier. So I'll have my intros that I download, royalty-free, by the way, so don't try to sue me, royalty-free music that I use, for example, if I use an intro on my podcast. And so I'll import the song from the music database right here. I'm not going to import anything right now because it's going to be a lot of processing and stuff. It processes pretty quick, depending on your device too. So it'll import a song, then what it'll do, when you import the song, it'll automatically make a track for that song. Then what it does is, then, when you want to add another track, you just hit the plus button. It said add an audio track or a MIDI track, add a drum pattern track, or a USB MIDI track. So if you have a MIDI device hooked up to it, you got your options for MIDI. You got a drum pattern track, like if you had a drum pattern from a USB device, if you had connected it through USB, or you connected it through MIDI, you can add like the drum pattern from the MPC or from the drum machine. And then normally you would just add an audio track. That's what that's what normally we do. And then over here you can name your track. I just leave it as one because I'm really lazy. So you can leave it as one. So just picture I already imported my audio track, so I have my audio track there. You hit record, and it starts recording. Now you can arm the track first. It's already recorded me talking, so you can see the waveforms right here where it's recording, and blah blah blah. I'm talking. Okay, that's great. Hit stop. You can listen back to it. And it starts recording. Now you can arm the track first. It's already recorded me talking, so you can see. All right, and I need to charge my phone. Also, word of advice: if you're gonna do a video on apps, make sure your phone is charged. Don't let this shit happen. But anyway, so. Yeah, I mean, this is it, in a nutshell. Of course, you have all your options. This is pretty much a whole studio right here, a whole DAW, digital audio workstation, if you may. And you can edit, sorry, my volume, I hit the volume with my big fingers. So you can edit the waveforms, split it, like, let's say, right here, I don't want this part, just split that, you hit it right there, and it's split. You don't see it right there, but it's split. Then remember, you go back to this would be like the pointer on the computer, and you can select this right here. It's already split. Don't make me look bad. Is it split? Hold up. Yeah, I split it like 50 times already. Okay, so it's split. It's split right here, and then let me see. If you go to, there it goes, cut. Then I just cut that piece off, okay? I split these two. You don't see the split because it's real fine, but it's there. So, you cut the split off. When you're done, then you just export the track. You know what I mean? I believe that there goes the track if you want to mess with the volume and add effects and stuff like that. Remember, you want to, you kind of, if you plan on using this, to its full potential, you want to get it. You want to get the full, the full app. So then, when you have the full app, it's just better you have all the plugins and everything, and it gets updated. Whenever they have an update, they'll add in a new plugin for you automatically. So then you could mix down your project after it's mixed. You got all your levels right, your volume and everything. Boom, and it gets exported. I believe I get it exported as an MP3. Go ahead and exit that. It gets exported as an MP3, and then you go ahead and upload it to your favorite, either whatever you're doing, podcasting, hosting platform, whether it be SoundCloud or Podomatic or whatever, or even if you're doing music and you just, you're on the go, whatever, you just want to keep it on your phone or email it or post it on Facebook or something crazy like that. It's pretty much already mixed down. Now, this is great for podcasting, great for a demo. If you're really ballsy, you could go ahead and do your full mix on here. I wouldn't. I probably would put it on my computer, and I would use my regular DAW that I use on my computer. But Audio Evolution is a great app if, let's say, you don't have a DAW or whatever, but you have the $4.99. I think it's $4.99. I want to say it may be a little bit more, but if you don't have the money to pay for full price for Adobe Audition or Pro Tools or anything like that, and you want to and this is I'm gearing this more toward podcasts because that's the world I'm in. And if you want to make a podcast, Audio Evolution is good. Now, you don't have to add anything to your podcast because a lot of times I use the native recording app from the LG V20, which is amazing. But when I do want to add other things, other elements, other sounds, then I use Audio Evolution. That's my go-to app. And on the next episode, I'm going to show you the app that I use primarily to make my YouTube videos, to edit my YouTube videos, and even a lot of times put effects. All right? And I will see you in the Play Store. Oh, I almost forgot. If you forgot to like and subscribe, then I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong with you. Something's seriously wrong with you. You need to get, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. Like and subscribe, man. See you in the Play Store.